stop, stick around, come through and dig the sound of the fly brown 6060 cycle. Who thought
I remember I had a lot of anxiety attacks and panic attacks, which is not something that I was prone to before, but just worried about being able to do things. And I remember laying in bed one night, I can't even remember what the problem was, but thinking there has got to be someone else that's dealt with this. And so I jumped onto Transform Your Agency, and I just started asking question after question after question, because I didn't have any real support from local leadership. There was a couple FSLs that would help me out here and there, but they weren't my person. So I just kept asking question after question, and really that's how I got connected with Craig and Joseph and Tom Bianco and Jeff Heidelberger, Mark Mercer. Like I've been very blessed to have so many people help me along my journey. It's been incredible to just the community. I wouldn't be able to do it if it wasn't for the community.
I love it, Curtis. I love it. Those answers were underneath the other statements, and I definitely had to dig it out and give just credit where it's due. So shout out to everyone whose name that you named in that remark. Let me ask you this. You graduated from college the same year as my son, Kevin, who you hung out with on the yacht in Cancun. He had the exact same experience, graduated from college in 2009, and pretty much the pre-graduation speech was, thanks for coming. We have no jobs for you, but if you have some more money to spend, you can stay here and get a master's degree. So that wasn't really a good feeling, being in New York, graduating to the belly of the beast. So definitely can relate to it. So you go into MLM. How much did you learn about recruiting and building a team in that capacity, and how has it helped you as an all-state agent?
Oh, there's so much that I learned from that, because I wasn't a multi-level marketer myself. I worked directly for the company. My dad was the CFO at the time. So that was my in. Luckily, I had that in during that time. And I was able to start creating training materials for the new distributors that were coming in. I created a whole new distributor kit to help people on what to do when they come in. And when I came over to insurance, I realized how similar the two were, because really all you're doing is duplicating yourself over and over and over again. And also there's a guy, his name's Eric Worre, and he had this whole CD list. For those of you who don't know what CDs are, right? It's just audio. I'm that old. And a lot of the things that Eric Worre talked about, like getting a mentor, like you've got to have a mentor. And that's why I sought out people like I did, like Craig and Joseph and other people. So that was a big thing. Those are things that I learned that I needed to have to help keep me accountable. But also there was something that Eric Worre, I remember him vividly talking about, that when he first got into the multi-level marketing industry, he went to a convention, and his mentor at the time pulled him aside backstage and said, look at all these people out here. If you want to be the best of the best, look at all these people. Half of them will show up next time, and then half of those people will show up the next time. So if you want to be successful, make sure you're always going to the events every single time, because the people that are successful long term go to those events. The energy that you're going to get at an in-person event is invaluable.